What's up guys, my name is Redscar and I'm back with another tutorial. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make future bass. It's one of my favorite genres of all time. I think it's a really good genre. Like it changes a lot between different songs. So yeah, so this is the kind of sample I've did. This is the track I've been working on. So the main elements in here is actually the super saw and this greedy bass that I have here. So this super saw bass is actually a square wave with some tube distortion, and there's also random white noise. So the randomness makes it sound really raspy, and it actually really suits the super saws that right here. Yeah, so these super saws are very generic. They're in every like future bass song. You can hear it in a lot. So what it is, it's actually one of the more simple sounds to make. This so you can literally takes no brain to make. This is actually you turn up the unison. I didn't want my CPU to die, so I turned it both to 8. But if you do have the extra CPU power, you can turn it to 16. Yeah, if I turn it to 16, my computer's gonna die, and which I don't want to. Anyway, it consists of two super saws, two square waves. I mean, saw waves, and so the detune is kind of low on this one, and this one is kind of a little less detuned, and this one is an octave up. All it is a chorus and a compressor, but I don't have a built-in compressor. I put an OTT in the mixer channel. So yeah, so it sounds like it doesn't sound too like a lot, but once you put the chords together, it can really boost up your sound, because these parts are really essential to do. To make it super feature bass, what I did, I put a fruity balance here, and then what this is just automating the volume. So this is what it sounds like without the automation, and with the automation it sounds like this. So with this automation, it makes it sound really it sounds super future bass, and it also keeps it interesting. So with this layered on top of the super saws and this gritty bass, yeah, so it really fits in with it. And then over here I added a little pluck. Yeah, there's just two simple layers, not too much. And this is actually just a default citrus preset. Yeah, this is just yeah, I just opened citrus, and then after I thought the sound sounded good, so then yeah, and then I think I added a few effects on it. I EQ'd it a bit and put a little more reverb and some delay on it, and yeah. And obviously we need some sub bass to the bass, because future bass wouldn't be future bass without the bass. And yeah, and the drums are quite simple. Yeah, they're really basic drums, and then after they just like, I didn't actually put hi-hats in here, but I put like a little shaker sound. And it also complements it with the tambourine sound. So altogether, sounds like the tambourines give the snare a little more power to it, so it will keep it interesting. So now, once you have all this stuff, you want to add some ear candy. So what ear candy is, it kind of fills in these little gaps and then kind of complements ears and makes nice sounds. So over here I have a growl to complement the kind of call and response with the super saws, because they usually have a lot of highs and mids, and this has a bass frequency. And then over here I have a little little arp thingy. It's a little 8-bit sound, super simple to make. Actually, I didn't really make it, it's just a preset. This VST is free, so yeah, I find this really useful, so I highly recommend it. And over here we get to some vocal chops. So what I did, I took some, because I have some free Cymatics vocal samples that I found online. Yeah, they're really good. They're free and they sound very good. Shout out to Cymatics if you're watching. Yeah, so I did. Some of them were off kind of key, so then after I used SliceX, just put it in, it automatically slices for you, and I chose ones that sounded really good to me, and I just kind of put it on the piano roll, like, because yeah, so yeah, I just made this little pattern, and then all together it sounds like. So yeah, and then also a little bit of atmosphere. You want to add strings, and I have this little 8-bit arp thingy. It's a Flex preset. As you can see, I started using Flex a lot because after the new FL Studio update, I think it's a really good plugin because it has a lot of these little presets. And then you just kind of alter it to make it kind of your thing. So yeah, and then also we have a little Virtual Riot little sample here. Actually, I shouldn't even be playing it. This is like a paid sample. Yeah, so with all that together, you have future bass. Most future bass songs, they usually consist of minor 7th chord, like usually 7th chords. They tend to be on the minor scale, but they perceive really happy emotions with it. Like this one honestly sounds really happy. While some of them are really emotional sounding, like 7 Lions, Virtual Riot, and then all those like other artists that make freaking awesome future bass. So yeah, I hope you found this tutorial helpful, and means if you enjoyed it, please subscribe and have a nice day. Bye.